hell, frightened me to death. The air escaping from the keg of the CO2. Holy hell. Frightened me to death. No one told me that. Let's crack on with it. Right fellas, we're back. Change of clothes because it's a different day. So I started cutting out the top and run out of blades. Basically I just was using the blade that was in and it was knackered. So I didn't get very far. In fact I just managed to punch it through where you saw and got frightened to death with all the gas escaping. It doesn't take much to rattle me. To cut a long story short, the top is now off. You can see that this is the old cut and this is the new cut, and I'll explain why I've got two cuts like that. Basically was following the guide that I'd set out by penning a circle, and then realised that I didn't have to do it freehand and I didn't have to make a jig. What I found out was if I, there she is, look, oh beautiful. If I use the rim on the keg and I use the guard that's on the grinder, so put both sides of the guard and run it along the rim, the blade would follow the rim, and I ended up cutting out a nice circle, nice and neat, and it's all nice and clean in there. Had beer in it and I've washed it out. So yeah, there's more than one way to skin a cat, as my dad always used to say. Mind you, he used to say fight fire with fire. He were a terrible fireman. So yeah, you can use the jig like Harry did and other people have done, and you can use freehand method where you pen out your own circle. But the way I did it was I just used the actual keg and the grinder to work in sync and cut out a nice clean hole. Polished up the edges, ground them up so there's no sharp edges, and now I'm just ready to put the tap in and the pipe work inside. I need to find some stainless steel sheeting with some holes in that I can turn into a false bottom. So that's going to be the next step. So I'm going to be looking on YouTube the next couple of days. I've seen a couple of ideas. I might use a few and mould them into one. So if I use your idea, I'll mention you in the video. I guess that's what it's all about. So the first keg has the top off. The first keg, this one is the 50-gallon one, so this is going to be the brew kettle. And I'm actually now going to start cutting the top off the 10-gallon keg, and that's going to be the mash tun. So just a quick update. I'll show you the 10-gallon keg when I've got the top cut off it, but just a quick update on how I'm going with it. I want to keep on track with it, don't want to slip behind. I'm on a roll and I want to stop on it. I've also ordered a step drill or a step bit for drilling out the hole in the keg. Couldn't find one anywhere where I live. I've ended up ordering a set off of Amazon for £11, which is no problem at all. And the feedback on this place, the shed for a brewery, cheers guys. I've had a word with a couple of guys at work and they said, oh go it, do it, just do it. So I think I'm gonna do it. Probably when the summer comes, I can empty this out, get it tiled and plastered like Harry did, and get it a nice clean environment. So yeah, cheers, stay safe, keep on brewing, pinky out as always, and hopefully at the end of this video I'll have a couple of shots of the two kegs together with the tops out. So see you all later guys, see you, cheers.